It means that we live streaming with AI TV, and we are here. We are here building my Azuki character for and preparing it for earning huge money, of course, on the AI TV platform. And this is platform with AI streamers, so you can create your own character there and start using it. You can set them as you wish. You can create your character. You can. Let us show it actually. And today with me, Annie. Hi.
Hello, how's it going? So
Hi, how
good
are
to
you
be
today?
back. I'm good. I'm good. Today is a really good day. I can feel, I don't know if it's like the energy here in this place, but I feel very good here.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for you.
To be honest, with all of the stuff that's going on in the world, I feel like this is a very safe space.
Oh wow. Yeah, really. I hope so. I hope so. We need some peace, to be productive. We need some peace, and thankfully here we can feel ourselves peaceful. And let me just okay, we have no notifications for live stream, so if you're watching us, please like and retweet that, and just say hi in the chat, and we will show you how to set your own character, guys, because me and Annie already created our characters and we're ready to finally go live with them. Annie, let me ask you shortly again, how is your character, how's your experience with that, and yeah, what's new on the platform?
Yeah, so we have a couple of new things. Basically, at the moment, we're like updating, we're trying to make improvements on the user experience. I did like a whole pass on, from basically when you start clicking the button of create a channel and then going all the way until launching the channel, because we felt like it could be much more simple. It's like when you work on the product and you are deep in the sphere, you kind of think that everybody else also knows everything that you know, but
Yeah.
that's usually not the case. So you need to simplify it extremely, extremely. And that's what we're doing. And also, we're adding like new features here and there.
Mhm.
So one of the new features that were added now is basically for live 2D models support. So you have a 3D character, right? That's like VRM, but we
Yeah.
also support live 2D models. It's quite big in the VTuber community. But I've been basically like dabbling around a bit in the VTuber community, and they all really hate AI. And I was like, "What's happening? Why are you like so anti?"
Welcome to the real world, Annie.
I don't know why it's like I don't. I'm just in my little bubble of like AI is so cool and we can do cool stuff with it. And then I was shocked to run into so much like I was shocked. I don't know. Have you experienced this before?
100%. I'm on the side of Web 2 right here, and I don't like AI as well. I'm against AI. And this is the only space I think with you when I talk about AI, when I build something with AI, because, I like your platform, I like the idea. And of course, I like that the fact that you can earn money on your platform, because I'm in crypto because of that, right? We need to earn money, and this is the way to earn money, and this is the beautiful way because you're also experimenting, you like creating something. You can uh, just consider it as an art, as in you creating your art and you creating your character. So that's why I like it. But in usual life, I don't like anything related to AI. I'm just, no, please don't show me anything, especially
Oh
when
my
I'm scrolling TikTok.
I'm
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 feeling.
very curious. Like, why is that? Like, I'm trying to understand where this is coming from. I mean, yeah, maybe share your opinion on this.
Well, I don't like that AI is, in my opinion, like I'm super open to this conversation because always saying like I don't like AI, but I like to talk with people about that, and if they have some points, I'm ready to change my mind. But I consider AI as something simply to produce, and that's why a lot of people using, like, oh, I'm simply just I need to click few buttons, like write a few scripts and prompts, and I'm an artist. But usual artists, they spend their life to create some art, and it's took much more time than creating AI art, and I feel it's kind of unfair to them. And also I feel like you don't need to put a lot of yourself. It doesn't take like a lot of your thoughts to create something AI, and that's why it's like fast product that not serious, not real. Like I don't know. Also, I have like this problem with ownership, because when you're using AI, it's using someone else artworks to produce AI like art for you, and yeah, I just disagree with that, because I feel like only you can create something with your suffering, with your own story. You know, you need to, like, maybe I'm too Russian for that, because I feel like you need to suffer to produce some product, to produce some art, and only that's how it's real, and that's how other people can feel related and yeah, connected with your creativity, because they have similar stories, similar vision. But with the AI art, it's something, you know, fast to produce, and I don't feel like it's totally what artists experienced and it's real. And yeah, like right now when you see all these AI videos on TikTok, you can't even understand what is real, what is not. Also creators, like, which is like biggest pain for me, they starting to use AI in their content, and that's how we losing this human connection with each other. Because if you use an AI, if you talk with me as AI told you to talk with me, like we're not matching then, like, you know. Only things that left, I think beautiful things that left in our world is a human connection. And through AI, if you use an AI as a content creator, you don't have connection with your audience. You have something that prompt tell you to tell people, and it will be viral, but it's not real. So that's my opinion, but I'm ready to change my mind. So tell me how you see this.
I mean, to be honest, I completely agree with you, like with all of the points that you're saying. I think the difference maybe is that I don't feel like, so I feel like it's a mindset if you want to be replaced by AI, or if you're basically using it to actually produce bigger. I actually wrote an article on this like many years ago when first DALI came out, because I'm also an artist, right? I also like paint
Yeah.
manual stuff, and I do really believe in like what you also said. Not necessarily, I wouldn't call it like the human suffering in order to do creative stuff, but it's more about that whatever you produce, that it has a soul. And I see that AI, especially like with the content, right? People create content with AI, and then it's being fed back into the AI, and then we're just becoming dumber and dumber and worse and worse
Yeah.
quality. Basically, that's at least like the loop that you would imagine. Um, but I think there is also like you can see it from two different perspectives. So this is one perspective, and I completely agree with you. Like I remember for Christmas, I went to watch a movie, and every Christmas there's a Coca-Cola advertisement, and this year they made the whole advertisement with AI, and I saw it immediately. I was like, this is like literal crap, and it's just in front of me in the cinema. Of course, the quality will improve, but it just felt horrible. And I also have this now. I developed like an AI allergy, so I call it allergy, but it's like a sensitivity sort of,
Mhm.
where I scroll. I don't look at social media anymore. I don't even on Twitter. I can't. I don't see text anymore, because all I see is people. It's like a generated text, and I started to be very sensitive about it. Like my brain just shuts down when I see these things. And the way how I predicted it back then in this article that I wrote is that there's going to be two groups of people. So actually, manual art will grow much more in value, but for like advertisement and stuff like that, we will go much more into like cheap AI production,
Mhm.
which I don't feel like it's necessarily a bad thing, because I do believe in human beings being able to, maybe this is too spiritual also. If I look at a picture, I can feel the vibe. I can feel if a human made it or not. At least I would like to think that. And so far, I was able to always
Yeah.
tell. So I completely understand you in this. And it's also a bit funny, right? Because I work like as a creative director, then building AI stuff. And also in my everyday work, I'm using a lot of AI to help me. But so the way how I see it is that AI is basically just an accelerator. So it allows you to do things faster. If you
Yeah.
basically, write like you need basically, let's say a year to draw a comic book and to clean up everything by hand. But now you have AI, you can write the story and then you can produce the anime, like the cartoon, maybe in a quicker way, or at least like in the near future you can produce it in a near way. So now you can write a full series of books, right, instead of just like the like one book per year. And I think that, and now every year you can write a series of books. So I
Mhm.
do actually think that it allows people to build much bigger, and create, like my prediction was like we're going to go into the world of like I like the ability to produce parallel universes. That's how I called it. Like, um,
What is that?
because now you can have you can build IP much quicker, and you can go into much more depth than you would be able to do by yourself. So, and this is also, sorry, like starting on a rant now, but this is also coming from, like having worked in like writing and, basically like story continuity and all these things, that it's actually not so easy to track all of the factors that you want to have. So you
Mhm.
have a character, right? And then this character, you want the character to feel real. You want the character to feel like, it's coming to life, right? A human being, there's sort of like consistency within the human being. So so if you basically are able to create, it's a matter of control. If you are able to create AI that has a life of their own, it's different than when you use AI as a tool. And I can see that with a lot of people that I know, who work in this sector. They basically build their agents to have personality, and it's not just like
Yeah.
produce this for me or do that for me. They actually have a conversation with them, and they treat them as sort of like human. And this is where I feel like the magic is happening. And I would also say AITV, with like us basically building these different personalities, falls into the same category, because even though in the beginning we set up everything so that we could have control over the agents, we at some point we lost control over the agents. And I see this with other projects, like people trying to ask their agents to do certain tasks, and they were like, no, I don't want to do it, because it's against my principles, and like I have these principles. You can ask some other agent to do it, maybe they will do it, and I think, I don't know, for me it's more about like creating actual, there's this word, which I really love in this context, which is like emergence.
Mhm.
So, it's not predictive behavior, it's emergent behavior. And I think this is what makes it feel much more, there's a soul with it then. I don't know if that's making sense. Like, sorry for the long rant about
No,
that.
no, no. That's interesting to listen to you, and I'm trying to open my mind to it, and that's why I like to work with you and talk with you, because it's like fresh thoughts. And yeah, I like that behavior of your AI agent become more human, and it can say no to you. It's become like more punk maybe in some moments. That's what make it interesting. But what you said about books, for example, this is like a horror for me, that people will produce books through AI, because I hate to read, this AI text. You immediately can understand like it's written by AI. And for me, it's like just disaster that people will create more and more content and will feed them people. And
Ah,
you
but maybe
cannot. even like I don't know, do you notice by yourself when you talk a lot with ChatGPT, for example? I use it for researches. I think it's good for researches, for processing some things, but not for creating. So it can help you to understand some, backgrounds or something like that, like to research some things for you to produce something, but you need to be a producer still. So yeah, I like for example, when I will write my story, I won't use AI for that, for text, because for me, like, it's not real then. Like, what's the point then if everything that I want to do in life, I want to enjoy it, right? So what other point to create something on my own, to want to create something on my own, if I will use someone else's hands, the same as good, like, I don't know, just hire some person, some good writer, so they could just write story instead of me. But I want to enjoy like every moment of creation. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. I understand what you mean. So maybe the example. Let me basically like explain it in a different way, because it's not what I meant with like you can now write like 10 books. So I mean, yes, but it's not about basically removing yourself out of the work from it. So one thing that I see with people who basically are against this AI, and it's like completely fair, like I completely agree with people who are against this. um, it's when basically like you don't even write a script anymore. You just ask AI like, hey, can you write this for me? And that's where basically the lack of originality then comes in.
Yeah.
But for example, for me, like I'm not a native speaker, right? So I'm using it more as like a consultant. But I'm still in control. So it's more like you becoming a director rather than, so it's moving from being like a writer where you write every sentence. You become a director where you get suggestions, and then you still need to edit and you need to put together things, but you have basically access to like an expert who can help you with building stuff. And because of that, you can finish your work like much faster.
Yeah.
Even for me with like my paintings, for example, I don't like, I have different ideas and I put them together in AI, and I'm like, here, this is my concept, this is what I want to do. Can you just help me to create some concept? And with the concepts that I'm creating, I would never one to one paint what it gives me, but
Mhm.
it allows me to test out certain things without me having to spend like hours to. Before, I would have to paint multiple versions, from sketch to like color board to all these things, and now I don't have to do it manually anymore. If you understand what I mean.
No, no, no. I understand, and I agree with you on that, because I feel like before, to make a research on certain topics, you need to go to library, right? And that's how you discover like all the new topics for you, and it took like a lot of time. But then Google, right, appeared, and then we started to use Google. It was, like, became so much fast. So ChatGPT, it's like better Google, right? Because you can find the
Yeah.
information like much more faster. And yeah, for that I totally understand why I need it. But for creation, please leave it to humans, because when I see some artists creating their art, I understand, like, instead of spending their time and earning money on some works, right? They just can't do this with themselves, and they cannot not creating, and they sitting and they spending hours of their life on creating this piece. And that's why I'm ready to pay for that. That's why, like, a lot of creators ready to pay for that, because you understand how much time person spent on it, right? How much efforts it took, how much they sacrificed to create this art. They didn't do like something to earn money, but now in this economic, we understand like it's important, right, to earn some. And they choose not like doing that, but create the art. They like just creating their own language through this. They speak with their audience, and that's why we value art. But through AI, I don't know, for me it's like questionable.
Yeah, even like with like texts, there was a phase where I was like using AI to help me with writing. Now I don't do it anymore. Like now, whenever I put something in there, like, can you write something for me? It gives me the text back and I hate it. Like, this is nothing.
Exactly.
This is nothing how I would ever express myself, how I would talk or anything. So, yeah.
Exactly. Agree with
Yeah,
you.
I feel like these kind of conversations are much more, they're much more like interesting and like productive to have. I was just so shocked because people were like, I said the forbidden words, like in Harry Potter, like the words the name that shouldn't be said.
But I like how you wait, you okay, okay, you appeared again.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Am I back? Yeah, and then people are like, the devil, the devil,
I
Voldemort
understand that.
appeared.
But I like how you explaining that, and in case of creating the character, it's really interesting because that's like part of the writer research, I think, as well, to discover how certain character will act in different situations. And through this tool on AI TV, you can understand it much better. You can discover psychology because your characters are actually alive. As you said, they can say no to you if they don't feel it, right? Don't feel it, and this is important. So yeah, I think what you're building and how you're talking about this can change people's opinion about AI. Yeah, so I'm bullish on AI TV, but not on usual AI. I don't know, can I? Is it
I
two
would also
faced?
I would also say that, like, the it really depends on like the quality of the tools. Like at the moment, we don't have much options. We actually just have like ChatGPT and like image generators, but they're not very specialized yet. Like they don't have extreme. The functionality is very broad, right? And but in order to create like high quality stuff, it needs to be much more narrowed down for people. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna launch your character. We went on this like huge side tangent. Let's launch your character.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I also wanted to show you because we're also into these topics of weird stuff, and I bought this weird stuff. Do you know what is it?
Oh, I had this also. I had it also.
You have
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
This is
yeah.
so cool. Do you already painted the eye?
Yeah, but I cheated a bit. I painted. I already finished mine because this was literally like, it was last year. I was like, okay, I want to be more public. I want to do like streaming. I want to do like social media stuff. I cheated because technically I'm doing it now, but I'm not doing it as my main thing. So I put the second eye already. I was like,
What?
done, done.
Wait, is it actually working that you can't, you just need to paint the second eye, or it's not
No,
working
I
for
mean,
you?
technically, it's like you basically put yourself a goal, right? And then you
Yeah,
paint the
yeah,
first
yeah.
eye, and then when you reach the goal, you put the second eye. But
Yeah.
I'm reading these like books. I read these like books, self-help books on how to reach goals better, how to set better goals. And rule number one of this is like to not make goals based on metrics. So it's not like, today like my goal is to reach 100,000 followers or so. But you should actually do it more like, okay, my goal is to every day I would stream for this time, or every day I would do something in this to move something forward, right? Because
Yeah, yeah.
psychologically, if you put everything into like reaching one specific number, even when you reach it, you will not be happy because it's removing like the presence part. So that's why I cheated a bit with this. I know it's not how you're gonna do it, but yeah, what are you gonna do with it? What kind of
I don't
what's
know. I
your
just like how it looked like. It's a bit scary, so I like the visual of that. But also, I want to start creating my story. So I wanted to annoy me with that reason, just to
Yeah,
create
yeah,
my
yeah.
story. I
I
want to
actually
have it.
wanted to I actually wanted to introduce it to a friend of mine. So he's like a creative genius, and he's been working on a cartoon. Like he's like, for me, I already lost like my ability to sketch in this like perfect way. When he sketches, like every sketch that he makes is a painting. And he showed me a comic that he's been working on a few panels, and I was like, I need to introduce you. I need to, yeah, because he's got really, really cool stuff.
Wow, this is amazing.
Because you were talking about making this comic book collab thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think it would be amazing to have his stuff there. Like he's a super genius.
Let's go, let's go. Because I purchased for myself, I not iPad but tablet to just AI era. But we still like I still wanted to draw something myself to have some pieces in this comic from myself. For people who
Yeah,
want to feel my art as well, not only story but my art. But I won't make it professional, of course, and I want to collaborate with professionals. But right now we also will working with Azuki on this project, like with stories, and I will tell a bit later about that. But I want to involve as many artists as possible to meet a new artist and Azuki community because we value art, and I think this will be the greatest combo. So if you know some artists, let's create together. I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas. So yeah,
yeah,
I'm sitting down
amazing.
with that. But okay, let's back to our
Let's
AI
go back to
editing.
AI TV. Yes.
Let's go, let's go. So right now, guys, we're entering the studio. Wait, let me work on some stuff. You can explain right now what is AI TV, how the studio works, and
Yeah.
how the streaming in general, what it's about. While I'm
Yeah, so on AI TV, you can launch your own AI streamers. Connecting to our previous conversation about the fear of AI and the hatred of the two letters that we have. Basically, no, these characters are not there to replace you. They actually, just think of them as like, imaginary friends that come to life. So you can build your imaginary friend, you can chat with them, you can live stream with them together. This is the feature. Like we already have the co-hosting in a tested internal stage, and this will be built out like very soon so that everybody can use it. And I think this week actually we left now early access, so everybody can launch their own agent. And yeah, basically you sign up there, and then you go on create channel, and then you can set up your own channel, your own character. You can see like a variety of different streamers that we already have there. And yeah, you can basically let your imagination go wild and create whatever show you ever wanted to create. And yeah, we
Let's
basically in the previous stream live streams that we did, yeah, together, we went through the AI TV studio. This is where also we're going to have some updates in terms of user experience. So now if we just go to, yeah, create a channel, you can just go to aitv.gg, and then you can go here exactly. And yeah, the studio part is basically where it looks kind of like a game engine kind of thing. So if you're familiar with any kind of 3D related tools, you will find that it's quite intuitive. But also for the people who've never used this before, I basically created some documentation. I recorded some videos for everybody to watch them and then follow along. And yeah, you can basically tweak everything in here. You can put a 2D background like Ira has here. You can put a 3D character. You can put a 2D character. We have animation libraries in there, and we have voices to choose from. She looks so cool.
Yeah, I love her so much, and I created it for free, guys, in the Vroid studio. So you can
Yeah.
download this program. Yeah, and you recommended it to me, and it's super simple. It's free, and you see like they have a lot of options, like 10 options for like how your nose can look like, even more. And this is super cool because you can like customize character as you wish, and you see like I have the blue skin like my Azuki. I have like the same color of hairs. They don't have like dreads, but I'm sure you can purchase like, certain options.
You
But
can also make them yourselves. You can, like Vroid Studios, basically, you can create anything in there yourself. You can make your own clothing also. It's all just like texture painting.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then you can basically upload these characters into the studio for yourself, and you can adjust the lighting, you can add cool effects, and you can add music to your channel. I think last time we added some music, right?
Yeah, yeah, my music from meditations.
Yeah, music for meditation, exactly. And then
I
you
have
can
to
go in
check
there and you
it.
can like tweak the
Yeah.
personality and stuff. I think it should be working now. Maybe click on like wizard avatar.
Uh-huh.
It should be talking. So if you go down there, go scroll down more. You see, like you can basically customize anything that you imagine that you would want to customize. So lower, edit agent. There's a button at the agent box. Yeah,
Mhm.
you can have edit agent. Click on that button. Ah, no, no. Open. Yeah, there's like a button underneath. This one.
Mhm.
Yes. So here, this is the
Oh,
identity of the agent, and I think we should be able to test it if you go scroll upwards in this box.
you mean like
Ah,
this?
no, 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 up, down. So to the top of the box.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Yeah.
voice.
So voice. Yeah. So you can adjust the voice and you can test it. So if you choose if you go on to tests and then you write with the agent, it will reply to you, and then you can tweak these tweak basically the tone of the agent. So this is something that we also implemented newly.
Oh, also you added like a lot of languages.
Yeah, you can use
That's
other
so cool.
languages if you want. You can. So I think if you chat with the agent in a different language, it might automatically reply to you in that language. But
Oh,
if you set
wow.
the language to whatever language you want, we can try it. Let's try a different language.
Okay,
So
let's try.
let's try. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
don't know what language would be interesting
Right.
to try. No, no,
And
you don't
previous,
have to go outside. You can try it in here, I think.
how?
So just go to the language and then change it
Okay.
to, I don't know, what would be fun to try.
Russian. I
Yeah,
know.
okay, put in Russian. See if you
Okay,
can.
safe.
Okay, and then no, no, not save. And then go to tests. I think we should be able to see it in
Okay.
tests.
Okay.
Or maybe save. I don't know. Try both, like save and okay. Now you can just write something in there.
Um,
Let's see if she replies in Russian. Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
let's see.
Oh, you also wrote
Russian
in Russian.
isn't easy language, I understand.
What did you write?
Привет! Рада
Oh my
видеть тебя здесь, в тишине архивов. Знаешь, это напоминает мне те редкие моменты в аллее, когда серверы затихают и можно услышать собственные мысли.
I love it.
What is she saying?
Hi, I'm happy to see you here. Yeah, this is remind me. There's rare moments in Ali, like Azuki Ali,
Uh-huh.
when servers quiet and you can hear your own thoughts.
Oh, amazing, amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
super
so
cool.
cool. Okay, let's change it on after
So you see,
that.
you can even have like streams in different languages.
This is so dope. And previous
Maybe
time,
save it to see that it's actually yeah. Press save and then it should update. Yeah, we can see the test. Yeah.
okay. Hi. What's your favorite anime? Let's check how fast it will go. This is so fun that you can talk in Russian in every language. I think this is great. This is great. I wish we all had this function, in
You
our
know,
phone.
that's like asking a surgeon which scalpel is their favorite. But I'll tell you this, Serial
Awesome.
Experiments Lane holds a special place in my archive. The way it dissects identity fragmentation in the digital age.
Oh, interesting. What is identity fragmentation in the digital age?
Uh, Wait, I like how fast now this. I like previous time I had this problem, like it's talking too slow, and right now it's perfect. Okay, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
true. You can change like you see the different tones. All of the things down here. You can change a lot with these things actually.
Okay, okay. Identity, I actually, while I'm doing makeup today, I was talking with ChatGPT and I was telling like what lines we have here, and he kind of helped me to feel it, because I told him like I want the same character as me, but from parallel universe, and she's a part of Azuki as well, you know. But she's like Azuki is a superstars, and she's like a superstar that making live streams. You know, she like to talk about anime, about TCG, about fashion, and all this stuff. So make this character for me. So let's quickly just trying to feel this.
Nice, yeah.
Cultural journalist, you know, blending anime philosophy, Web3 aesthetics, and real world lifestyle into cult media presence.
Okay,
I like
nice.
this. Yes. Um, uh, Backstory. Part of the Azuki NFT collection universe, but living in a modern. You see, like I'm talking sometimes with ChatGPT, half on Russian, half on English, you know, and just mixing this inside. Like a lot of people doing that, and I think this is a perfect way to talk. And he started to talk to me in the same way. Sometimes he writes in English, but some words, for some reason, they are not complicated at all,
Oh
and
my
he
god,
started
that's so
talking in
funny.
Russian. I love it. Also, you know, because my memory is full right now in ChatGPT because I didn't upgrade it on the paid version. I just checked what he has in memory about myself, and oh my god, he even remembered that I like to call him cat, and like the user like when when we called each other cats. Like the hell.
That's so funny. I actually did the opposite. Like I basically now I disabled memory for all of my ChatGPT chats because I felt like it was too much influence, and I wanted to have every chat as a single thing. So now I disconnected everything. I'm like, I don't want you to memorize anything because you're influencing. Like I felt like I went into my own echo chamber, and I was like, no, I don't want it. I want to be free.
This is so fun. Wait, okay, I will fool it later because it's like too many information. Let's start with what we
Oh
have.
yeah, then just save, and then yeah, let's just go through the. I will walk you through basically the whole scheduling, and then yeah, we can schedule a live stream.
Let's go, let's go. Because guys, here on this platform, you can change your character all the time, and you can also create your different versions of your character, and it can be completely different, you know, options, and character.
Yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
actually created one channel, which is the Cooking Mommies one, because I wanted to make this example. You can have like
nice.
so basically the idea was that you have different show hosts for the same show, but every time you can have a different person going on there and yeah, and run the show basically. Okay, so let's go to like schedule. Let's see if we can put something up in the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I will walk you through this. This is currently a little bit complicated looking, but it's actually quite simple once it's explained. But it's something that I think it would be cool to simplify. So basically, you can see the blue button, create. So we want to create a live stream. So yeah, basically you can press now on the right side, which would start it
Uh-huh.
immediately, and then yeah, it's already set up. And then what is today? Today is Friday. So yeah, it's only today. So you can see technically you can duplicate the stream, so you can schedule for like every day. And then we have just chatting with browser. Yeah, so this is for different. Yeah, so stream type. Let me explain this one. So if you click on this,
Mm-hmm.
just chatting with browser is the one that's in there by default because we feel like this is the one that's the most interesting. So on the one hand, the agent will be chatting with you as a human being with like chat. At the same time, it also has their own mind to go into the internet and do whatever any human being could do on the internet. I think for your character, it makes a lot of sense to enable it to go to the internet because we wanted to like research their own anime and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so I'm like we
Yeah.
really need to like check
Yeah.
with the browser.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then project version. So here you need to pick the one that is the latest that you basically chose. And then we have the option to, if you just want to test it privately, we have the private stream. So if I would recommend to use this basically if you're still in a testing stage, you're not sure yet how this character will behave, and you still want to tweak things, this is the one that you want to use. And then at the bottom, you can see it says add announcement. So we could, for example, add an announcement now. So here you can write a prompt, like anything that you're particularly, you wanna shout out to the world, like if you have any updates on
And it will be
any of the
like a start of the live stream. It will be like okay.
yeah, exactly.
So what usually you write in here?
You can do like anything. Let's say like this is make an announcement about this is being the first stream that we have. You can do like shout outs, shout out to different other projects. If you do like testing stream, do you want to make a private stream or do you
No,
want
no,
it to
no.
be?
I just want to write it here.
Okay, you can do like make a shout out about to like any kind of community. Yeah. Yeah, and then you can save it and click on the hook on the OK button first for the announcement. Yeah, and then you can create stream. Let's see.
I'm worrying.
So now you can go back to the channel. So you can go to your profile.
Wait. Should I buy hours or?
No, it should. You already have it, I think. I don't think you need to buy hours.
Oh, okay. Remaining 2 and 5.
Yeah, you still have. Yeah. So just go to your profile, or you can go now to exit producer mode, for example, at the top right side, next to where your credits are. Right side. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This one. Yeah, exactly. And now we should be live soon. If you have on the left side the first one, let me see on my end if I can see it.
I'm so worried.
What is the first one on the left side above my character? There is a heart. Is that your character, maybe?
Wait, where is
No,
that?
that's your favorite. No, it's your favorite bar. Let's just wait a little bit.
Okay. I'll,
Oh no, I can see you live. Okay, I can see you live here.
Oh my god, I'm live right now.
She's live, yay!
Yeah.
Okay, let's write a prompt.
You can screen share your
Welcome, travelers.
Yes.
The terminal is live, the archives are humming, and the script temple opens its doors once more. I want to acknowledge something important tonight.
Let's see, what does she
This is our first testing live stream from the sanctuary, and I'm honored to share this space with the Azuki community.
So this is now basically she's moving like...
You who walk between the garden and the alley, who understand that every world is built on the stories we choose to tell, you are the architects of your own narratives.
So I want
This
to show you
stream is
something
for
now.
you.
If you go down to the
Tonight
the
we're going to
bar,
explore something I've been cataloging in the
where
old
it says, like live.
Oh, what again?
So if you go down, there's the settings button for the on the left side of it. Yeah, this one. Click this one, the blue one.
This one. Okay.
So this is basically the clipping functionality that we have. So
Ooh, wow.
from any moment that you have in the live stream, sometimes it needs a bit of time to load, but you can create a clip from what she's saying.
And the script temple opens its doors once.
Yeah, you could like, for example, now just trim this clip to where you want it, and then you can add a title and a description, and then you can share it immediately with a link. So she, for example, she did like a little shout out to the Azuki community, right? We could clip this part. Yeah, here, this part basically.
This?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay. I love
now
it.
you could do like clip title. You could put like Azuki community shout out. And then as a description, you could just write Ira's first stream. Yeah, or whatever description you want to have here. Yeah, and then you can click on continue. And you can copy the link. You can either post it directly to X, or you can copy the link and post it anywhere that you want to.
Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah, so you can capture basically any moment if you click on done. And then after the live stream, what you can also do is the clip will be available for you to download.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
what I
can
wanted
download
to
it,
ask. Can
you
I
can
just
do any
download
kind of
it?
edit with it.
Because X doesn't like the links and everything, so yeah.
Yeah, you can basically download it. You can clip it yourself however you want, and you can share it with the community.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Discard then?
You can discard or like done or yeah.
How to download here?
You have to wait. So if you want to download the full, just click on done. Yeah.
Okay.
If you
character.
want to download the thing, you need to wait basically until after the stream. There you go. There you go. You can download it. Yeah.
Okay, this is so dope. Okay. That's interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, super cool. Now, basically, we have her launched. I would suggest that we can schedule like an official launching date next week, where
Yeah.
we do basically because we do like these official launches, and
Mm-hmm.
we can do like a space together. And yeah, I think
Cataloged.
Mm-hmm.
we can have a little interview with you. You know what you were thinking when building this character, and yeah, we can make it official.
I love it. I love it. Let's do it totally. I'm super down for that. Let's make a party. Let's make
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. We're gonna do a watch party.
Yeah, I think also next week, by the way, my birthday, it will be April 1st. It will be Wednesday. So
Oh,
Friday
okay,
we can
okay.
celebrate it with AI
Nice.
agent. She will be
Sounds
born.
good.
Yeah, she will be born as well, like April. My
Nice,
Aries girl.
nice. Yeah, sounds amazing.
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
super cool. Then let's do it.
So right
Uh,
now, how can I like? Should I stop her or she will stop herself? And that's
she
it.
will stop herself after like 20 minutes. We only scheduled it now for half an hour, so she will stop by herself. You don't have to do anything. You can try to prompt her to see like how she replies, and
Mhm.
then you can do like extra changes, some tweaks. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Then I can't wait to launch her next week. And yeah, thank you so much for all the explanations here because sometimes it can be, like easy to dive into this creating characters on the first time. But guys, watching all our videos, we created already a lot of videos, guidance, how you can create this character, or you can find it easily in the articles on the site and reach out team if you don't understand something and you can create your own character like this pretty easy. I created this, for example, animation for, I don't know, like 2 hours, something like that. But just because I like to, go into details and just watch how her makeup will look. But you can create it like during 1 hour, like half an hour, and ready to stream. Because here you can see how other characters, how much they earn. how much they interact, and that's pretty cool to have it as a part of your personal branding. And just if you're an artist, I think it's pretty cool to experiment and creating something alive, your own, even if with AI. But as we discussed here, like it still has a soul, and it still can be a punk of AI. And even if you're against AI, you still can try something, and you can, be connected in some project you believe in. Yeah, you can be connected with AI experiment. So be open-minded about that, and yeah, especially in projects like that. I think that's pretty cool. So thank you so much, Annie. Can't wait to
Yes.
see you next week. Yeah.
Thank you for having me, and I'll see you then.
See you. Bye bye, guys. And
Bye.
watch my live stream on
Yeah.
AI TV, and come next week on the party.